Don't you folks look like refined, proper, upstanding citizens?
Yeah.
We are.
Well, you're not like that jury over there in Prescott. I am sure, without a doubt, that you will understand why I did what I did. And that Miss Gallagher got exactly what she deserved. I am Anna Irene Hopkins, wife of Charles V. Hopkins, the Chief Executive Mining Director for the United Verde Copper Company. A very esteemed position, I must tell you. Well, he wasn't the only one with a good business sense. I would save money every chance I got. I opened our house up to a boarder and saved that money every week. Eventually, I saved enough money to buy a house, and that house was in my name and my name alone.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly, girl. I feel you. From that house, I was able to buy even more houses and properties, and I rented them out to local miners. I was a very successful businesswoman.
Woo.
It all kept me quite busy, which was fine, because this town of Jerome was void of anything intellectual. I chose rightfully not to make friends with anybody. I had my family, and I had my business dealings, and that was all I needed.
Yep.
Right, sister? And I had such grand plans for my family. I wanted Charles to be even more regarded than he was, even more respected. And how would that happen, you might ask? He could be a soldier returning from the war. He could go to Washington, D.C. He could be in the Army Corps of Engineers. He would come home respected and decorated. I bore him 2 sons to carry on our name, and that name must be respected. And he went to Washington. He was resistant at first. He liked his job at the United Verde Copper Company, and something about the prospect of being killed bothered him for some reason. But he went. I persisted, and he went. But it was in Washington that he met Miss Lucille Gallagher. Right, that whore! Ah, there she is! He assured me that it was innocent. He assured me that she was just some woman riding in the car with a group of people to some event. I knew different. He came home wearing silk shirts, something he had never done before. He was wearing cologne. He was getting his nails manicured. The man never even let me wear perfume. No way. I knew something was going on.
He was the whore.
He was a whore. He sure did, child. Right. I knew that there was some other woman involved. So wasn't it so fortuitous that Miss Lucille Gallagher got a job teaching at our local high school here in Jerome? The nerve of her to come to my town, try to steal my husband. Oh, shit is right, motherfucker! How dare she? They thought I was so stupid that I wouldn't notice that it wasn't so obvious. But I had a plan. Miss Lucille Gallagher with her fair skin and her pretty eyes. Eyes that were looking at my husband! Miss Lucille and her friend would meet at the Connor Hotel dining hall every morning for breakfast before school. I knew because I was watching her. And she had the nerve to never even look me in the eye. She would never even talk to me. She was ashamed. She knew who I was. She knew that what she was doing was wrong. So I had my driver take me to Prescott, to the local pharmacy there, where I bought some carbolic acid. A powerful disinfectant, conveniently known to cause chemical burns. I got it in powder form, and I hid it here in my sleeve. I waited for the proper moment when it was obvious that those eyes needed to be punished.
She got what she needed.
That bitch got what she needed! I dissolved it in some water, walked right up to her. She had the nerve to not even look me in the eye, even though I was standing right next to her. I had to grab her by the hair to get it right in her face. Don't worry about her. She was whisked away to the United Verde Hospital up on the hill. They called for an ocular specialist from Prescott. She was fine in the end. But I was burned too. My hands, my forearms, but my burns were a sign of bravery. She got exactly what she deserved. Amen is what you meant to say, I'm sure. So now I'm stuck here in this dreaded jail cell for 5 to 15 years. A pretty harsh sentence, if you ask me, for a woman doing what obviously needed to be done. Obviously. Goodness gracious, look at her. It's hard to see her, I know, but she'd be burned. But you saw her earlier. You know what she looks like.
Just open the gate again.
All of them testified against me. Even my own sweet Clarence. The guards joke with me that I might have gotten a lighter sentence had I just killed my husband instead of punished his mistress.
Yeah, you should have.
But I could never kill my sweet Clarence. Even though he felt burdened by my financial independence and my frequent headaches and my near constant hysteria, he was still my husband. And I was his wife. I was his wife. I am Mrs. Clarence V. Hopkins, not that Lucille Gallagher, that slut, that whore!
Quiet down!
Ray!
Shut your filthy trap!
Oh, you snub-nosed lush, you shut up!
Oh, you ain't nothing good for but a 2-cent jailhouse leg!
Ha. Well, that might be true.
Now look, I got a wee bit of a problem with you all out here loitering. But I'll tell you what, come in and buy some booze at the Fashion Saloon. Come on!
Oh, you go enjoy your freedom. Enjoy